Hello, good morning, everyone. I welcome you to today's edition of our Facebook Thursday live stream session. With you here today is Roseline Oghenebrume, and I'll be your host for today. Our discussion for today is on the types of free legal assistance or services lawyers alert offer. The discussion for today is born out of concerns, questions, and comments raised by our followers who are unaware of the kind of services we offer. We provide free legal services for persons living with, affected by, or most at risk of HIV infection in Nigeria. These classes of people include persons living with HIV, persons who use drugs, persons who inject drugs, sexual minorities, persons with disabilities, persons suffering gender-based violence. These persons could either be male or female, as gender-based violence is not tied to just females. It's a kind of violence you suffer as a result of your gender. We also provide services for vulnerable women and girls. Some kind of cases we intervene in are issues around medical testing without informed consent, which includes HIV testing, STIs, pregnancy, etc. You have a right to know what you are being tested for at any given point in time in any hospital. For example, if you are to undergo HIV testing, you ought to have a pre and post counseling session wherein to prepare your mind for anything that is any result that you are going to receive. So when you don't get any of these and you're just being tested on and the result comes out, you have a right to seek redress. We also provide free legal representation on issues that borders on forced medical procedure, which includes female genital mutilation, cesarean section, and forced rehabilitation. Denial of quality health care is also an area in which we carry out our interventions. Forced marriage and the girl-child marriage. This is another aspect wherein we carry out intervention. So if you are being forced to get married as a young girl, or you somehow are being coerced into getting married, you can reach out to us and we can intervene on your behalf. Unlawful denial of child custody. For example, you are being denied custody of your children as a result of your HIV status. We can intervene on such cases. Harmful traditional practices or religious practices, for example, community cleansing and all the likes, are the kind of interventions we work on in Lawyers Alert. Breach of confidentiality over your health information and medical records. It's another area of intervention Lawyers Alert works on. For example, you are a person living with HIV and your medical records, as far as you're aware, is confined within a particular health institution. But when you get to hear of such information in the open, you have every right to seek legal representation, and we are one of such organizations who provide you with SIN. We also carry out interventions on issues that borders on denial of housing or eviction on grounds such as your sex, your sexual orientation, the kind of work you do, pregnancy, and even HIV status. For example, we carried out an intervention for students who were denied hostel accommodation as a result of them being positive. We're able to get justice for them, and currently they are in the school and with their desired accommodation. Unlawful employment practices, such as termination of employment on grounds such as HIV status, pregnancy, sexual orientation, etc. Of recent, Lawyers Alert just got a favorable judgment on behalf of a person who is living with HIV and was unlawfully terminated as a result of his status. We helped him seek redress and a favorable judgment was given to him. We also provide services for ladies who seek maternity leave and upon resumption, their place in the organization has been given to another because of they went to have their baby. We intervene on issues that border on such. Unlawful forced detention and rape of girls and boys. The rape of minors is on the high side, as it were, in Nigeria. Those are the kind of interventions we carry out. The list of the kind of interventions we carry out is quite inexpensive. So it's something that, as it comes, as you approach us with some of all those cases, we will need to tell you and put you through so that you can know for sure this is the kind of things we do. Lawyers Alert does not provide free legal representation on the following issues. Issues that borders on land matters, issues that regards buying and selling, accusatorial criminal issues, breach of contract, etc. Any case, any matter, any issue that is not a human rights issue and does not involve the violation of your right to health and right to life is something Lawyers Alert does not work on. When persons call in and provide us with issues that are not within our mandate or scope, we will definitely turn down such such issues, and that is not to say we would not provide legal representation if the same person reports to us on issues that borders on what we work on. I would also like to point out to you that even when your case falls within our mandate, we will at all times do a background check to ascertain that all information that we've received from you is totally true. Also, we do not just approach the courts once we have even ascertained for sure that we want to proceed on your case. We ensure we exhaust every means, that is every out-of-court settlement means, which includes mediation and conciliation, before we proceed to court. Confidentiality for us is key in Lawyers Alert, so be rest assured that any information provided to us is safe and remains within Lawyers Alert. Should you need further clarity on issues or cases you require free legal interventions, you can drop your comments below. You could also reach us via a phone call or a text message on this number, +234 80 999 37318, +234 80 999 37318. You can also send an email to us at lawyersalert@lawyersalertng.org. Lawyersalert@lawyersalertng.org. We would respond to your mails and messages in less than 24 hours. Our offices are located at number 6 Amadu Bello Way, Old GRA, Makurdi, Benue State, and number 21B Democracy Crescent, Gadua Estate, Abuja. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope it was worth your time. We look forward to receiving your questions, comments, and feedback. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.